All right. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Pastor Talk.
Pastor Talk.
Are you talking?
You know, we're working today because we got trunk or treat tonight. We got, we
have stuff.
Like 1,000, 1,500 of our closest friends from Oviedo community showing up tonight for fun and candy. And,
wait a minute. I have something for you.
Oh, my gosh.
I brought this for you. Could you put this on,
really?
please? Yeah.
Right in front of everybody.
There you go. Here, I'll take my glasses off so I can...
That's really creepy looking.
Yeah, it is. My hair's cutting.
This might be scary to both the people that watch Pastor Talk.
I don't know.
Looks like some kind of a demented reindeer.
It says I haven't pulled that. Obviously, that's been in this bag for an entire year. Oh, this is making my eyes water. Anyway, all right. We can take these off if you want. You want to leave them on for a while? Or, hey, everybody. I think Pastor Brian...
Sometimes I think I'm going to have a hard time talking about the deep meaning of our message series.
Yeah, we've got some serious stuff to talk about. But while we're on this subject, what time does it start tonight?
Tonight is 6 o'clock. And we will go till 8 o'clock. We've got hot dogs and chips and everything. Our Methodist men are cooking hot dogs, so the smell will be in the air. And we've got 20. Last I checked with Kaylee, we've got 27 trunks.
Oh, good, 27. For some reason, I kept thinking we didn't have enough. Sorry, I'm looking at the. I was looking. Damien's over there.
I'm riding this train all the way into the station.
See, I took my glasses off, so I literally can't see a thing. You could walk out the door right now. I wouldn't even know. I'd be like talking to the microphone. Like trying to look at my computer now, you can forget about it.
Walking out the door does seem like it will be a good thing. But
but we are doing this tonight, and all right.
Yeah,
we'll take this out. You were surprised by that, weren't you? You had no idea
I didn't even notice that you had brought a bag in with you.
A big bag from Party City or whatever. Okay. So tonight
You're hilarious. Do you actually got that at Party City?
This thing,
is that part of a larger costume, or it's just
you know when we do these things, there's never really a plan for the costume. It's like I go and I see something goes, well, do you remember when I wore the green? I found like this light green fabric.
Yeah, you were like Mother Earth or something.
Literally what I did is I found the fabric, I tied it around me, and I found a blonde wig. And I remember that's when Jim Ford was here. And I went up to him with all these people. I'm like, hey, what's going on? He looked at me like I have no idea who's talking to me. And he didn't. He had no idea it was me. So I just find whatever I find and put it together. So that's what that was,
We're having fun.
So let's go to something serious now. Actually, let's not yet. So we've got this tonight, so we don't have any dinner. We're starting this at 6. Everybody's welcome to come. It's a lot of fun. And then not this weekend, but the following weekend is homecoming.
Right. Before we get there, we've got OURM.
Oh, yeah, we do. That's right. And I'm out of town, so I'm not going to.
Oh, no wonder.
I can't go. Yeah. That's Friday.
We're going to have a lot of fun without Pastor Patina. We're going to go to Orlando Union Rescue Mission, and we're going to do a little fall festival for them there. And so if you would like to be a part of that, call the church office. We'll be glad to give you a ride down there. And what time? We need to leave about...
I could probably pull that up and get exact details.
I think we need to leave about 4 o'clock. They want us there by 5. We have to check in.
Yeah. And it does take a little bit to kind of get in.
Yeah.
Plus, you have to set up the station.
But we always have a blast. It is always so much fun to see the kids in their costumes, and the way that the rescue mission gives them the ability to pick out their costumes, and it's just such a great ministry every time we get to go down there. So
here's all it says is, we know it begins at 6:30 and it ends at 8:30. We'll meet at the church at 5:30 p.m. and we'll carpool over. Yeah. So it says contact Melody Boynton or the church office if you're interested in helping.
You may want to call Melody and just update because I know they were having a sign in So we may have to leave a little earlier than we've advertised, but we'll wait on you. We'll wait on you.
Yes.
So, I know where I'm going. I've been down there before. So. Yeah, but if you've never been down there, you'll be busy. You probably won't have much of a chance to look around. But that ministry, literally from top to bottom, front to back, it is just blessing so many people. And so, our little piece of it, it's just really cool to be able to be a part of that. So
it's an amazing.
But you won't be a part of that.
I won't be for the first time.
Yeah, but we're excited. You're going to get a little time away with Jim.
Yes, it's going to be awesome, and been looking forward to that. And you were just saying, how badly do you want to?
How much do you need to get away?
It's just been, it's been a lot of pressure this year.
Yeah.
And so it'll be nice to be in a place where there's like fall. And so I'm excited about that.
Yeah. You need to get away physically, but you need to get away mentally as well. So, yeah, but we're going to keep going. We've got busy weekend for worship Saturday night and then the 3 services Sunday morning. And we're actually finishing up the series that we've been doing, Enjoy.
Yes.
And I kiddingly said something about preaching this week on famine and pestilence.
It's worse. You're going to preach on something worse.
It's not. No, I'm going to talk about heart-shaped words.
Yeah.
And how the Bible tells us that the deepest things of who we are shaped by God if we'll let them. But where they come from is our hearts.
That's right.
And we don't always speak heartfelt words that are positive. So I'm going into the whole positive versus negative and what builds people up versus tearing people down. And using the 6th chapter of Luke where Jesus talks about what comes out of your mouth is what's in your heart. We always talk about how people, deep down, they're really a good person. They just appear to be, Bible actually says it's kind of the opposite of that. So I've been spending this week kind of diving into that. And then, we're just on the horizon of getting into Advent and Thanksgiving. And so I'm actually, next Wednesday night, I'm starting an Advent study that's 7 weeks on the joy of Jesus and discovering what Christmas has in mind for us, what Advent has in mind for us. So it's actually a curriculum that I'm writing myself. So some of the other Sunday school classes are using it, and so I'm pretty excited to see what I'm going to write because I haven't written it yet. But
it's hard to believe that we're knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Of Advent. But I think that's really cool to do like a Wednesday night. I've always loved that during Advent season to do a study where other people are partaking in it from the church. So I think that will be fantastic. Is it going to be in the fellowship hall?
It's going to be in the fellowship hall. And then, so mine's going to be 7 weeks. It'll take us all the way up through the end of our Wednesday night dinners. But we're going to add closer to Christmas. Dustin, my wife, is adding a women's study just geared towards women. It's going to be 4 or 5 weeks. So if you want to start with me, mine's a week at a time. I'm just going through the prophecies and the scriptures and how that takes us into a season of waiting with Advent. And her study's a little bit more of a guided book study for women. So we'll just keep adding things through the Advent season.
Yeah. Speaking of the Advent season, I do want to say this, that our church is 100% behind the children's home. We've been supporting them for a long, long time. And I got some information from Nancy Pandoff a couple weeks ago, and I'll go back and look at it. But I just kind of want to give everybody a heads up that, you know how we always give them gift cards, and which is fantastic. Well, now they're asking for it to be a little bit more organized. So remember how people used to throw gift cards at us?
Yes.
Or bring it? And so now they're saying, okay, there's a form to fill out, and we'd like to know like who it's from, how much it is, what the card, where the card was purchased, that kind of thing. And so what I was thinking, and I have to talk to the office staff, but people can download the form themselves, or if they just want to bring the cards into the office, then we can keep track of that for them.
Yes. Yeah, they are simply wanting to be diligent with their own accounting.
Absolutely.
So that there's never a question about where are they receiving, gifts from and where are they sending them. So this is our way of helping them to do their accounting. And we want to be attentive. We want to be good and helpful with what they're trying to pull off. So yeah, the form will be there. We'll figure out how, if you're not somebody that wants to fill that out, the church can fill that out on your behalf. And we can still collect them.
We can be like the repository.
Right.
And usually they like to have them, I think it's literally like the first weekend in December. I'll have to go back and look, but more information.
They've got to have a chance to do the things they need to do at their end to make sure that the residents have their gifts by Christmas. So, yeah. That's exciting.
So, it's hard to believe. But, our missions really kind of ramp up during this season, too. So, there's a lot going on. And there will be continue to get more information out to people. Let's talk about not this weekend, but the following weekend, homecoming weekend. So, I want to just remind everybody, because there's been confusion, we are having Saturday night worship.
Saturday night, 6 p.m., the dwelling.
Yes, 6 p.m., the dwelling in the fellowship hall. We're still having it. People have submitted some songs that they like, so we're incorporating the songs. There's a baptism.
Yes, at least one baptism.
Yeah, we're also having Holy Communion. So it's going to be like this whole thing going on. And then the next day, we are having one combined worship service.
Yes.
In
10 o'clock.
At 10. Maybe you should put your little thing on so people will pay attention and know you're serious.
I think we've run the gamut on the little thing.
But 10 a.m. And basically we have everything in the kitchen sink in the service.
I was getting so excited when we were talking about it in our meeting yesterday, because so many things musically and with the videos of appreciation, it's coming together. It's going to be a really cool service.
Yeah, so it's going to be really neat. And then, of course, dinner, lunch, basically on the grounds, outside, inside, whatever you prefer. And then Sandy Back Porch, is that the name of them?
Yes,
yeah. They were here a few years ago.
They're great.
Yeah, they're like a bluegrass group. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And a beautiful day for it. So hopefully it'll be a good day. What am I missing?
There's always more, but I think they've got enough to digest for right now. So
I think so too. And besides that, we need to go get ready for tonight.
Got to go get ready. Yeah. Got costumes and trunks and everything. Got to make sure we got enough light out there for everybody. It's going to be a great evening. Hope to see you there.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, listen, guys, we appreciate you tuning in, and we will see you tonight. Wear your costumes, and also this weekend. Have a good night.